Oh, right. Back for the final round. 3-1 currently. Hoping to get a win here on the play. I think this hand is good enough. It's not great, but I have no idea what my opponent is playing. Tribal Elder is among the best ramp spell we have. It's not great, but we have, a couple lands, 2 win condition, and an Elder. Uh, that is not amazing, but probably good enough. The opponent mulled to 6. I'm just gonna check what they did with their uh, land. I mean, with their card. They put it on the bottom. Okay. Street Race. So this is probably the Death Shadow deck, Death Shadow aggro, and this is not a great matchup for us, and we don't really have a great hand here. It's a little bit too slow. We are on the play and then mulligan though, so maybe we... I don't know, it's gonna be tough. Usually it's a little bit like Infect and they can just kill you one turn before you can kill them. At least in my experience, this is how it went. Elder is kind of good because you can use it to block. But yeah, it might be tough here for us. We are on the play, which is really good though. If we can win game 1, well, we don't have many great things inside because, well, we have Obstinate Balos and Pulse of Miraza that can help though. We'll see, we'll see. Again, I don't think this matchup is supposed to be very good, but it's starting fairly well and we do have tools in the side to maybe do something. So my opponent cycled their Street Race, but I don't really know what they are up to now. They are thinking, but I don't really know why. Windswept East. If they play something like Wild Nagadal here, which I think there's some version that play that card, it's gonna be tough. Yeah. Yeah, we can afford to block ramp and then Bolt Nakatal next turn. It's not gonna grow bigger than 3 toughness either way. Chalice of the Void is a pretty good sideboard option in this matchup. Okay, they are... I was wondering if they would offer the trade. Looks like they will not. So I was gonna sack either way. I'd rather ramp than killing the Nakatal, I think, because I have Bolt. But yeah, maybe the opponent would offer the trade. Interesting spot here because, well, we'll get to cast a Titan next turn. Now, in theory, I could kill the Death Shadow. If my opponent had a Street Race or something and they can deal damage to themselves, they can... I feel like they could easily have a way to deal 2 damage to themselves, but I'm not sure they can deal more than that, unless they have maybe 2 Street Race in hand. I don't know the deck well enough. I don't really know. Like, if I can kill that Death Shadow, it's really good for me to do so. Really important. But I don't really know how much, how much they can hurt themselves at instant speed. I'm not sure there are many more things than Street Race, and I'm not sure it's very likely they have more than 2 Street Race in hand. Maybe I'm missing something, but I think I will try to kill the Death Shadow. Maybe it's a misplay, maybe they have easy ways to lose life that I'm not aware of. Again, I'm lacking a little bit of knowledge here. I think we'll try to kill that, but I could see this not working. I'm pretty sure they can lose 2 life easily, but okay, they did not have anything. Okay, that's really good for us. If the if the Shadow was a 3/3, I think I would not have played this way, but it felt kind of likely that I think we want to block Swift Spear here. I think it's likely to grow bigger than the Nakatal. Though I guess if they have a way to give it trample, it's not really gonna matter a ton. we just took 3, which is good news. Now they have a 4/4 Death Shadow. I think we might just die next turn, unfortunately. I guess it doesn't really matter what we get. The thing is, we will not get to cast another Titan next turn because we'll have to play for the Pact. And we'll have 9 mana probably. Here, I'm pretty sure that we have to pick Valakut and Stomping Ground. Nope, and kill the Swift Spear. My opponent has 2 cards left in hand. Titan is very lethal because they are at 9, but I feel like I might have to block with Titan this turn if I don't want to die. Probe. Tough call. So if I block Nakadal, they can Timur Battle Rage the Death Shadow, and it's gonna be 12 damage, and then the thing is, if my Titan dies, I really don't have a kill next turn. I don't think so. Because my opponent is at 7, and next turn I can... Best case scenario, I can deal... I can deal 6, because I can fetch a Tribalder with that. So this is 3 damage and 3 damage. I'll have to pay 4. I'll have 4 lands, so if I top deck a Ram spell, I can kill them. If I don't have lethal. Here... Yeah, it's a pretty tough call. If they have the Battle Rage, they can kill my Titan by using it on the Nakadal anyways. I think. No, it's +3. I'm actually just gonna check something. I'll be back in a couple seconds. Alright, so I'm back. So as far as I can tell, they can make the Death Shadow 12 power, which would be 6. If they have a way to lose 2 life, they just straight up one-shot me, but it doesn't look like it's the case. I wish I had more knowledge about Modern, but it's really tough for me to make the good call here. I think if I block this Shadow, there's no way I win. I mean, no way I die this turn, but then I don't really have a kill unless I draw a Ram spell. A land is not gonna do it. Unless my opponent lose some life somehow. But they will probably not let themselves go down to 6. If they have a bolt, they can kill my Titan. If I block the Nakadal, the Titan... I have to block the Nakadal if I don't block the Shadow. I don't know. I feel like we have to block here, but it might be wrong. Again, it's really tough for me to say. I wish I'd played this matchup more. So they have the Battle Rage. We'll go down to 7 here. They have another Nakadal. So maybe if I had blocked the Nakadal, I would have won. But here I think I lose unless, again, I top deck. Okay, Search is a good enough top deck, luckily enough for us. Because the lands it's gonna fetch enters the battlefield untapped. Good God. Really extremely tough call last turn. I don't know. If you are knowledgeable about Modern, let me know what we would have done. I really don't know. The fact that we can still kill if we draw a Ram spell. Maybe I should just have taken the damage from the shadow. I don't know, man. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we got lucky enough to draw the card to win, but I'm really not convinced that my play was right. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty interesting spot, and I think it's very close call. Either way, for the side, we want Chalice of the Void, Pulse of Miraza, Obstinate Balos. I think both are fine, but I don't think Anger of the God is great in this matchup. I don't think we want... we should probably cut a couple of win conditions. I don't really know which one. I'm playing Chalice, but still leaving both in the deck because they are playing the Nakadals and Swiss Spear that we want to be able to get rid of. So on the draw, we can afford to cut 2 Farseek. From what I've seen in a sideboard guide, they say you probably cut 2 Farseek if you're on the draw, and 2 Explore if you're on the play. It feels like, I mean, I understand why, but I'm not sure if it's actually right. Right now I'm doing that. If you have any other option, let me know. I'm not sure how good Scapeshift is. It's our fastest way to win, though. I think we can cut a Kalni Heart Expedition. Cutting a few Ram spells is not the worst. I'm not even sure that Pulse of Miraza is that good. Balos is good because he can block. It's a pretty good body. Pulse in this matchup might not be enough. Chalice should be amazing, though. If we can cast Chalice on turn 2, we should be in a great spot. Especially if we end up being on the play on game 3. I think I'll just cut Scapeshift. I don't know if it's right or not, but I have to cut something. And if you feel like I can get a bit more light on win conditions, 9 should be plenty. Very tough decision last game. Probably the most interesting thing we had to do so far in this league. That hand I think is good enough, just because it has Bolt, which is a little bit of disruption, plus 2 Ram spell. It's not stellar, but I think it's good enough to keep. Like, it's not like we have some sideboard card that really destroys them. Sure, Balos is good and buys you time, but it's not as important to have sideboard card as it could be in other matchup, I think. They melt to 5, put the card on bottom, cycle the Street Race. Still don't know if it's Race or Race or whatever. We might see a Nakadal here or a Swiss Spear, I guess. It is a Nakadal indeed. We'll not bother to let them untap. I think we should just kill that now. Swiss Spear, attacking for 1 and nothing. Okay, that's unfortunate for the opponent. Lucky for us. So I could I could explore and then stomping ground, hit myself for 2 and search. I think it's not the best move to do though. I think we should probably just drop Elder, block, get a land, and next turn we can explore. We can search for tomorrow into explore. It's probably the safest way to ramp, even though the opponent doesn't have a lot of pressure right now. I'd rather not take damage when I can do it a little bit differently and take a little bit less damage. I'm not sure if it's right to block and sack Elder right now because we might be able to get more value out of it later on. But I think I'll still do it because having 4 lands means I can search into Explore, which again is really nice. Though I guess I don't have any untapped land yet. They might drop a Shadow here. Sotsies. Yeah, that's a good card against us. Guess they can take... Well, it doesn't really matter. Feel like since I have a bunch of lands in hand, Explore might be better than Search. Yeah. But not by a ton. And here I think we'll just block and get our land. This way we can hardcast Search and drop Valakut or Stomping Ground tapped. I don't know. Feels fine. Pulse of Miraza. That's a good one. I don't really think we need or want to do that right now, though I think we just wanna hardcast that for a mountain. Drop probably just the Valakut and pass the turn. I don't think there's any way the opponent can kill us next turn. Maybe I'm wrong though. No, just 1 damage. Alright. Death Shadow is a big threat though. We got another Valakut in the meantime. Yeah, this is gonna kill us. We don't have any way to win right now. I think we needed to drop a Stomping Ground so we can start using Valakut after next turn. Because then I can drop a mountain next turn and I will get back Tribe Elder with Pulse. And I can Tribe Elder for a mountain killing the Swift Spear. And we also want a second green onto the battlefield. Thing is, next turn, yeah. I don't think we are dead because the opponent has 1 card in hand and we are virtually at 23. But yeah, they don't need match to put us in a pretty tough position. They did not fetch end of turn, which is interesting because I don't really think they want to draw land. Okay, that does change our plans, I guess. No, taking the Elder doesn't make much sense, so we'll get the Windswept Heath, which is worse, but it is what it is, I guess. And we can just F6. We need to draw some type of Ram spell, otherwise we'll lose, obviously. Because here I'm going down to probably 17, maybe less, depending on what I have in hand. If they have the Battle Rage, I would go down to 13. I do have a bit of time in front of me, but like not a ton. If I just draw a couple more lands, I will die. If I can draw a Ram spell and kill the Swiss Spear, it's probably fine. I mean, this gives me more time. Cannot really kill Death Shadow as it is a 3-3. Titan just wins the game, I think, right away. Because Titan means I I get 2 mountain and I get like 4 triggers, so I just one-shot my opponent. So yeah, I have basically 9 cards that just one-shot my opponent in the deck, which is something like 20% of my deck. Yeah. A little bit less than 20% of my deck just one-shot the opponent, so I guess that's good. And the other 80%, well, any Ram spell is quite good, or buys me time. Bailouts are good. Yeah, I feel like I'm fine, but obviously the opponent mulliganing to 5 helped us a lot here, if we can win. But we might even lose that one, because, again, we are lacking win conditions. And they can just, yeah, fetch an untap thing and just hit us for even more damage. Pulse of Miraza. And that's good because it gives us a blocker. And I think now we have, unless they top deck the Battle Rage, we can just block that. And we should be fine. Oh, I could give them something back. Should probably not do that though. Because here we can drop the Elder. And next turn, playing a Mountain will deal 6 damage to the opponent. So yeah, again, unless they top deck their Battle Rage, I think we win. And we are at 6 things, so they do need the Battle Rage. Anything else is not gonna do the trick. If they have Battle Rage, there's no way I can win though, because if I block here, even if I don't sack, I take 15 plus 2 with the Battle Rage, so yeah. Battle Rage wins them the game. Other than that, I think we should be Gucci. Do we have the Rage? No, no Rage. No Rage, no win. Alright, good. We got there. Pretty lucky that the opponent mulled to 6 and then to 5. And I probably made a misplay last game. I think it was tough because Battle Rage plus Growth would have killed us last game. So I don't know. It was a close call. But we got lucky enough to get there. Ending up the lead at 4-1, which is very sweet. First league, I'm positive. So yeah, that's sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed that Modern League. Let me know if you'd like to see more, knowing that I cannot really afford to play more deck because I need to practice with this deck and know to play it well. And also building some modern decks, takes a lot of money actually. So yeah, if you want to see more, if there's really a lot of support for seeing more Valakut, I might upload maybe one each week. But yeah. Otherwise, I will probably just upload another one in 1 month, as I said, with an updated list. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to drop a like if it's the case. Thank you for watching, and see you for another tournament, which is probably just gonna be some Vintage Cube in a couple days.